What's up? Before you get to your episode, I have an announcement to make. My name is Brad. I host Work Advice for Me. And now I am getting a co-host, and I want you to meet her.
I'm Claire. You might have heard me on the Floor Recap Show on Reality Check with Brad and Heidi. And I am so excited that Hopecast wanted some new talent to co-host with Brad, and they brought me on. So make sure that you download Work Advice for Me and make sure you tune in to our episode November 5th. We can't wait to have you join us.
Yes, November 5th, we will be live, and you can watch us on YouTube. So stay tuned and follow us if you haven't followed us. We'll see you on the Hopecast Network.
This is the Hopecast Network, content that you actually want to listen to.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, take a seat and relax as we take you on a journey through another movie torture. Let's check in with Brad as he's worried if MTD will find his report card. Ashley's out on the town looking for some good Chinese, but starts to wonder, is this place up to code? And Jacob decides it's time to do some interior decorating, time to get rid of those lamps. Now let's jump into The Eye. Hello, everybody.
I was intentionally looking away from you.
I was intentionally looking at you the whole time.
I was trying to make eye contact with Brad.
The one time me and her actually had eye contact. We're like, you know what? She's like, look at me. I'm like, nah, I don't want to. I'm good.
Oh my God. I was looking at photos of muffins on my phone so that I wouldn't look at you because I wanted to give you that grace and respect.
That's pretty funny.
And
That's pretty good, Jacob. I liked our new intro.
That was really good, Jacob.
Yeah, I really appreciated that. That's pretty good. I like it. I like it a lot.
Brad is reading his. Are you writing in your diary or something? What do you?
Yes, I'm writing. Jacob's intro was very unique.
Yeah, what? No,
I was
doing?
pulling us up on the YouTube so I could see if we have anybody
on the YouTube.
Yeah, I was
YouTubes.
I was told at work today by a coworker they like how I add the to everything. The YouTubes. We're going to the Walmart. The Facebook.
The Ohio State.
We're going to the Walmarts. We're going to the Targets. Yeah, we got a lot of fun things.
You
going
also,
on.
I guess, make everything plural. Targets, Walmart.
I do.
The Target.
Blockbusters.
Yeah. The Blockbusters.
Wait, the Blockbusters. That already is.
No, it's Blockbuster.
Is it?
Blockbuster, yes.
Yeah.
Well, I've been calling it Blockbusters.
That's where I rented all your movies at, Ashley. I went to Blockbuster and rented them.
They don't even rate them very high, too.
I did notice.
Blockbuster
What Jacob and I have discussed, we should do an Ashley movie month where we have a couple of your movies on. And you come on and talk about them. I mean, we definitely got to do your Nick Cage one. It's on Tubi right now. No, Amazon Prime. It's Amazon Prime.
Yeah. I remember when it was on Netflix and I was dating a guy. Or no, we weren't dating, but I met him on Tinder and we were about to go on a date and he goes, I watched your movie. And I was like, this date is canceled.
You date over.
Wait, you canceled the date because he watched your movie?
It was just weird. He was like, I watched it late last night in preparation for the date. And I was like, I had one line, right? What did you prepare?
He judged you on everything off that one line.
I was are we still getting sushi? Because then I'll show up. So
I got to say, though, if I was going on a date with somebody that in a movie like you, I would have probably prepped with a pre-movie watch.
Yes.
Yeah, but only if it's Zac Efron. If I had one line to Nicolas Cage and Wendell Pierce. Granted, I thought I did incredibly well asking them what they wanted to eat in the movie.
Wait, what was your line again? You told us. What was it?
It was, can I get you to anything else?
Okay, I want to try your line.
I got to walk into the scene and then walk right out.
I'm gonna try your line for the movie. Tell me if I would have got the part.
Okay.
Can I get you to anything else?
Well, okay, so now you're Southern, which is fine.
You're...
Here's the thing. My audition was not that. My audition was like, I sent in a tape of me as one of the very like hardened military. I don't remember what it was for, but it was a very rough scene, and they were like, "We see you as waitress." That was just my name, waitress.
The waitress.
And then watching the movie at the premiere, I was like, well, yeah, I definitely wasn't going to get this role of like the hardened military, like fabulous person. But, you know, thank you for your service. But
what listeners don't know is Ashley sent her audition tape into movie Torture. And we're like, we see you as a good guest. And she passed through about 5 interviews. And she finally got on. So that's good. Yeah. She's here
and
now.
It usually takes about 6 interviews to get onto movie Torture. So, you know, don't want to toot my own horn.
MTD's in the house. He wants to say hey.
MTD.
Is he in this chat? Where is he?
He should be somewhere.
Oh, I see him.
Hello. He is in the chat.
Live stream chat. Hello, MTD. He's here.
Woo woo! All right.
Saying hi to MTD. He's there. He never misses unless he's shopping.
I did not write hi.
Well, you gotta I wrote hi.
And I wrote hi.
But it says from Ashley.
It shouldn't. I didn't say it's weird.
It says Ashley hi. No, look. See,
maybe now he's telling you hi.
No, it says I wrote it twice.
Keeps freezing, he says. Uh-oh. That's not good.
Wait,
might be the internet's.
I am scared.
The interwebs.
The internet.
I said hi. So
no, that's me. That's coming up as Ashley saying hi.
No, it's coming up as me.
No, it's not.
Mine's coming as Hopecast Network.
No, yours is Jacob. That's coming up as Ashley.
Well, I just said it. Looks like it's Brad on my end. Don't be trying to take my credit. I'm kissing the ring, man.
Look, I just wrote blah, blah, blah. Is that coming from you?
Brad. It's coming under Brad.
Why are we sharing?
I don't know. Do we have a joint account now? Are we joining? Is this it?
I had no idea, but now since we're talking about like a horror movie, now I feel like I'm just living in a horror movie.
Oh my gosh. When you say horror movie, you mean very, very thinly veiled horror movie.
Well, maybe not just in genre, but our real life as we were watching.
Yeah. Hi, MTD. We are watching... What are we watching, Jacob? Tell us what we're watching.
So we are watching The Eye, which is a remake. And this particular one came out in 2008 with very unheard of anymore Jessica Alba.
What do you mean anymore? She's
so irrelevant right now.
No, she became a businesswoman. Hello, honest company.
But what I'm saying is no one even knows who she is anymore. I asked 15 people at work today. Now, most of these people are like 17 to 18.
That's different. They might not know.
Who?
No. Yes, that I get. Like a 17, 18-year-old, yeah, because they're interested in, I don't even know who's like the cool
I haven't even thought of Jessica Alba one bit until I was like, oh, she's in this movie.
Did you think about her more in 2008? Or
well, she was more relevant then. She was in more movies.
Right.
Wait, wasn't she just in a Netflix movie? I'm pretty sure she just started a Netflix movie.
I think you're right. Yeah.
No desire to watch. She's like a bartender, some weird story. Yeah.
What is her claim to fame?
Dark Angel or Honey?
Honest Company.
No, but like what put her on the map?
Honey, I've never seen Honey. That's got to be a movie.
I saw Honey when it came out, and I loved it.
Was she not in some kind of like rom-com?
She was in all that rom-com Sin City.
Not Sin City. No. There was another.
That very tame movie. No, she was in like Good Luck Chuck, I think, but that was later. That was like 2000.
No, that wasn't her, was it?
Yes, it was.
Yeah.
But that was later. That wasn't like during her mecca. She was like huge from 2003 to like 2000. So here's
some movies that she was in.
Wait, Good Luck Chuck was 2007, by the way. It was before this crapper.
So she was in Fantastic Four.
I remember that.
That's movie.
They're saying
I
she
would rather
was
hear
in.
Jacob rip one than watch another Jessica Alba movie.
Coming right up.
I like Jessica Alba. I have nothing against her. I think she's wonderful. So you
Personally,
guys
she
are,
might be a nice lady, but
I don't know her
terrible
personally, but I
actress.
actually, I don't think she's bad. And I think she's beautiful. I think I think you're wrong.
She was in Never Been Kissed. That don't make sense. I don't remember seeing her.
She was. I'm Disco Barbie. That was her line. in Never Been
Jay, here's where her career started to go south.
Never Been Kissed is a great movie.
I feel like she thinks I feel like she's on top of the world. Fantastic Four, Rise of the Silver Surfer. That's probably her peak, right? Because she's in a superhero movie.
Yeah.
Then she decides to work with Dane Cook, and that's probably not a smart move. He's not that funny. And then he goes to Good Luck Chuck. Then she does Awake, which I saw at the movie theater.
Oh my God, with Hayden Christensen. I love
that's
that
where
movie
she's
when it
awake
came
during
in.
the surgery.
That's right.
He is.
Oh,
she's not.
Okay, well, that movie sucked. But here's
So
where
you didn't even pay attention because she didn't have surgery.
That's then she does The Eye. So she's like, I'm going to follow Awake with The Eye. But then she follows that up with Jacob's all-time favorite movie, The Love Guru.
No,
that movie is
no,
garbage.
I'm sorry. No,
that's
my
where it
husband
ended
likes
for her.
that movie.
It is garbage.
Yeah, I feel like that's when she was like on her way out of like mainstream, popularity. I still think she's mainstream for like. Look, she's Jessica Alba. She's never not going to be like Jessica Alba, but she might not be well known with like the teens. That's because she moved on to like, The Honest Company. She was on the cover of Forbes.
She hasn't had a movie in the theater in probably since Mechanic Resurrection 2016.
I don't even know what that movie is.
I've never watched it. She was in.
Is that when like a mechanic is resurrected?
Mm-hmm.
Like
it's where
Jesus?
Jason Statham, I think. It's a Statham movie.
Well, he's in one of my all-time favorite ridiculous movies.
What?
The Meg.
Oh, well, I mean, all you gotta do is go back to the Meg 2. We reviewed that
That's
on
the
this.
worst movie. No, I hate the sequel. Was horrible.
Listeners, go back and listen to the Meg 2 review. It was hot garbage.
It was.
There's not enough Megan in it. There's not enough sharking. We need to see some sharking. And there's no sharking.
It was horrible, and there was no like actual storyline. I hate when movies are a movie just to be a movie.
She was in Little Fockers.
You mean
the worst?
I think
worst Focker movie.
She was the one he was working with. Didn't she try to like seduce Ben Stiller? I haven't seen it since it was in theaters.
How did he not fall for that?
Well, he was he was married and he loves his wife. What do you mean?
Yeah, I guess you're right. Yeah. Well, who was he married to in that movie? Who was his hanging with?
A beautiful blonde woman.
Oh, Terry Polo. Yeah, she's a has-been. She was in Machete, which
yes,
she got on that Robert Rodriguez train, and he started making crappy movies, and she joined him. He said, "Let's go make some crappy movies." And she's like, "I'll make Machete. I'll make Spy Kids."
I didn't see the new Spy Kids, but I will say the original one is fabulous. And like,
really?
but like scientifically doesn't make sense. Like the mom is 26 and was a spy for 10 years, but also left being a spy to raise her kids who were like 9 and 8. So like the mathematics of it all like don't work. But it's still a fabulous film.
She was in one of Brad's all-time favorite movies.
What?
What?
Into the Blue with Paul Walker.
You like me some Paul Walker. Paul Walker, quite possibly one of the worst actors in Hollywood.
Whoa!
When he died, it was really sad, but I never thought okay. Early Paul
I liked
Walker
him in
acting.
Pleasantville.
Okay,
that was a great movie.
Early Paul Walker acting was terrible. He was like, "Hey, she's my girl, Freddie Prinze. She's all that, bro." Like he was terrible.
I remember that movie.
Yeah, Varsity Blues.
I don't know. I don't agree. I have to rewatch it, but I don't know. I'm
glad you don't agree. You don't have to agree with everything we say here.
Yeah, I don't.
I'm not a Paul Walker fan. The fact that we've not had a Paul Walker movie, I don't think we've had a Paul Walker movie.
We should do Pleasantville because I think that's a really good film.
Ashley,
that is a good movie. This is called movie torture.
But I don't know. It's torture for somebody.
Why would we do good?
For you, it's torturing you.
No, I like Pleasantville. That's a great movie. Reese Witherspoon in my top 5 back in the day. she was beautiful. She's not as much anymore.
She's still what? Brad is on one today. What? She's not beautiful.
She is, but she's not my top 5 anymore.
Okay, well, things okay, fine. But like
out.
Oh God!
But I get made fun of. This girl's in my top 5. I get made fun of all the time for this girl in my top 5. You're gonna make fun of me.
No, I won't.
Yeah, the girl that's in.
You don't even know her name.
That's sad. I'm old, man. It's hard for me to. She's in. Oh gosh, what's that movie? Brittany runs a marathon.
A marathon? I've seen the movie.
Jillian Bell.
Is she the lead in it?
Yes.
I don't know who that is.
Okay. Yeah, she's a comedian too, right? She's funny.
She's right here. It's her.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I got made fun of her. I'm like, hey, look, she may not be a 10, right? You're supposed to pick 10s when you do your top 5s, right?
No, you're supposed to pick what you're attracted to. It has nothing to do with it. It has nothing to do with anything else.
But I venture to say she would be fun because she jokes a lot. So she would have a great personality, which would make her fun. That's why I put her in my top 5. I'm like, hey, but they said that's not how the game works. The game works.
Well, who are you playing?
You must follow the rules.
Yeah. This is like
top 5 rule. My wife had Jamie Foxx, and I think she's moved him out. So go figure.
But I can see that. Jamie Foxx is a hunk.
But we don't get to talk about those fun people. We get to talk about the eye.
MTD's like, bring it back to the eye. How much did this movie make in the theater? It couldn't be much. Couple pesos?
I feel like they were trying to
$12 million.
Okay. Really? Wow.
That's realistic, I guess.
Gross in US and Canada was $31,418,000.
You're kidding me, right? This movie made $31 million.
$31 million.
I know. I paid. I went and saw it at the theater.
I realized watching it now that I had never seen it. But I will say it felt like they were trying to make, like, they were filming it like they were filming another Ring movie. Like, I feel like they wanted to bank on that type of, like, horror. And I put that in quotes because, like, I found it more, like, it seemed like they were trying to make it a little bit more intellectual. It was just missing the mark.
Yeah. It really, you're not wrong. It felt like they were taking, like, 5 different storylines cramming into this one.
Yeah. Like at one point I thought it was The Sixth Sense, and then it was like,
and then Daredevil got introduced, like, with her super blind powers, and then, I mean, even her, as we'll get more into this, but even when she got her eyes, like, the powers that she had with her eyes now were completely different every single time. Like, it wasn't consistent. Like,
and why was she? Yeah, the burning stuff. Like it didn't. So there was a fire, and then there was going to be another fire that she needed to be warned about.
Should have been on fire.
But it didn't make sense. And then she becomes blind again, like that. Like it didn't. I didn't fully understand why there was such a. She kept having these visions because we weren't told whether it was a flashback, flash forward, whatever the heck.
Okay. First, MTD let us know it made $58 million worldwide, which
it's showing that I typed it. By the way, it's showing MTD, Ashley. Wow,
it's showing Ashley.
Did you showing Ashley typed wow $58 million?
Yeah,
that's funny that me and you were just sharing it. But this movie has a trope that we see a lot on movie torture. It doesn't make sense. Like that. That's a trope we notice in a lot of movies. They don't make sense on here.
It does.
We could call this the Don't Make Sense podcast because nothing makes sense in these movies.
Like,
ever.
How are you going to, in the beginning, it's the sister's fault why she's blind, which they don't touch on until you're about halfway through the movie when she's like firecrackers, which then leads me down a whole tunnel of questions. Like, how did you go blind by firecrackers? You have no scarring on your face. You have nothing.
But also, didn't they?
Should I do a recap really fast before we get into
You should.
Yeah,
Let me
because
do this
I
recap.
have something on that I want to say.
Okay, so here's the quick synopsis. Every guy's dream girl in 2004 stars in this movie, and she's blind and plays an instrument. Is it the violin that she plays?
The violin, yes.
Yeah.
She can't see, but yet she can she knows when guys are trying to cross the road. She knows it. She's like a seeing eye dog. And she decides to get a new eye. She gets said eye, but half the movie she can't see because it's blurry. Sees dead people and sees the dead come get the dead people, and then realizes that she's got eyes from a dead girl who I guess died in a fire. I don't know, and I really don't care. And then at the end, it ends with her playing an instrument. This movie wanted to be The Grudge so bad, man.
Right. It wanted to be The Grudge. It wanted to be The Ring. It really wanted to be like more of a taken seriously type of. I actually don't remember The Grudge, but it wanted to be more like taken seriously. What I will say about the eyes, the firecracker thing. So didn't she acknowledge that she tried getting a retina transplant before, but she rejected them? So where are these other blind eyes coming from that she has currently? If they tried to do like an implantation before and she rejected them, what are the blind eyes she has now?
No, I think what she was trying to say was that her like body rejected them, that they didn't work, so they just put in her old eyes again, I guess.
Yeah, but for me, like when I put things together, I trash stuff. Are they going to the garbage can and going, let's get her eyes out? We got to put them back in. They're not taking.
Basically.
Where
you got the bamboo back in his eyes. We need
and
to
also those like the figures that were taking these recently deceased people away. That was like kind of like an homage to Ghost. I felt like, and
a little bit.
No,
go ahead. Sorry.
No, I felt like it. There was so much happening, but it was 16 different movies in one.
They those things were not even scary, which was their point to be scary. It was hilarious because they were like guard dogs for the dead people leaving, because they would just growl at you if you paid attention to them, and they would just turn around and growl at you and then go on its way.
Yeah.
They were like my kid. They were like my kid in the morning when I tried to get him up. Like, okay,
right.
You're like my personal birth control, Brad, because every time you talk about like your kids, I'm like, maybe I should rethink.
Kids are great when they're other people's kids are great.
People. Yeah.
To your point, Ashley, like you said, they were just trying to do so much in different things in the movie, because one moment, her ability is she sees dead people, sees the ghost people. Then she sees the ghost people before people die, so she could save them. But then she has visions with these eyes, and then these visions cause real things to happen to her on the outside. So it's like,
yeah, and right, and they didn't really at first. She was seeing all of these dead people. Then, like, it was only the recently deceased, and she was seeing them being let off. So, like, you didn't really I couldn't like get what the point was.
They would have been better off just making it like a Daredevil, where she could just have special powers. And
it was almost like we were talking yesterday that Jennifer Garner should have just been in this movie, right? Like,
no.
She would have probably been. You don't think so?
No.
She came back as Elektra just shows up in this movie.
No.
Gosh. I can train you how to use your powers.
Jessica Jones shows up.
I like Jessica Alba. I like Jessica Alba in this movie.
I'm here to train you.
Yeah, I'm here to train. MTD's there. He's like, I've trained Jason. I can train you. Let's put these eyes in. Let's go. She's like, I'm going to need to see your resume. And he's like, I've trained Jason Voorhees. I don't know a Voorhees. Oh, Crystal Lake. You know him. Like, Jacob and I legit were having a conversation yesterday, Ashley. And I was legit thinking this was in the Scary Movie October month, but we're in November. I was like, this is a horror movie. And he's like, no, man, this is remake time. And I'm like, oh my gosh, because I said this is easily the worst horror movie we've reviewed this month. And he's like, but it's not a horror month.
Yeah.
But yeah, I would like to see a movie where MTD comes and trains her also to walk. Like, she is a great, she'll be a great guard dog. You know what I'm saying? Like, you take her around, you walk with her. She's
are you talking about Jessica Alba?
Yes.
Who are you talking about?
I'm talking about Jessica Alba would be a great guard dog, because she She like knows when a bus is coming and she can't see. She sees better
She
than me.
almost got run over. What are you talking about?
What she did? She stopped the
No. She was
skateboarder.
walking into the street and the car stops. Goes, what are you doing?
I'd be like,
yeah.
Remember this very vivid point in the movie?
Wait, was that when she had her eyes that were not?
She had her eyes.
See, she was still fuzzy then. She lost her powers. Her new eyes were in.
Here's the thing that's stupid about this movie. This is stupid. Like, if I was blind, and I'm her age. Let's say I'm blind and 30. I don't want new eyes because you know how much pity I'm getting from the chicks if I'm blind and I'm single? Oh my gosh.
But she doesn't need pity.
But I'm thinking about for me. If I'm blind and I'm single.
Wait, another thing about
blind.
the movie. When she didn't recognize herself in the mirror, it made no sense.
No.
They didn't tell us who she was actually seeing and who her family was seeing. Like, I don't get it.
Right.
It was dumb. But back
that's
to
the thing. Her family is seeing her, but she's seeing this whole new person in the mirror. But they see her.
Right, but she would know who she is because she had
would think so.
herself already, right?
Back to my blind theory before we get onto this. There was a movie back in the late 90s. I went to the theater and saw it called At First Sight with Val Kilmer. And he gets these magic eyes put in him, and he can now see Mira Sorvino back when she was popular. Okay, again, I'm thinking if I'm blind, chicks would be always guiding me everywhere. You could do so many things you're not allowed to do as a seeing person, as a blind person.
You should probably keep this stuff to yourself, Brad.
No, I don't mean inappropriate stuff. I mean, you can wear clothes that don't match. You don't have to fix your hair. Nothing matters, Ashley.
But are these things like plaguing you in your everyday life? Like you want to wear things that don't match?
Brad, do it.
Do what?
Yeah, do what?
Just stop caring. Just
you don't have to carry. I don't care what I'm wearing. You can look disheveled, and the chicks are going to be like, single Brad. Before I got married to the best woman ever, they'd be like, "Hey man, he's blind." I get the handicap placard. Oh, and I don't get to
driving.
Yeah, true. I'm not driving, but if Jacob drives me around, he gets to take the advantage of the handicap. Brad wants a cane and a dog. Yes, MTD. Give me a cane and a dog, and I'm walking around.
But
okay, you got to choose deaf or blind. Go. Which one?
Deaf.
Oh no, man!
I don't have to listen to people.
No,
that's a lot of work, man.
I think. I mean, I wouldn't
Not
want
today,
either, but
tablet.
probably.
I can just tape it and it'll speak.
Oh, I don't know. It's hard because you want to know what you look like, but also maybe this is horrible, but maybe deaf just because you can communicate. You can learn sign language, and the people around you can. But what if blind? But I don't know.
Me, yes.
I mean, I'd want to know. I feel like what things look like. I don't know. I'd want to be able to see.
Well, I would like to start a dating show produced by Hopecast and Movie Torture cast members.
I'll host
where we put deaf and blind people together.
Never mind.
And see if they would date. It's like the Helen Keller events.
So horrible.
So we're canceled at this point.
But here's the thing. Like, even her character in this movie, she is not suffering. She is doing pretty well for herself.
Yeah.
As a blind,
no one's trying to take advantage of her either, which is lovely.
And she's making some money.
MTD says blind would be much worse. I think deaf because I don't want to learn sign language at my age. I'm not going to learn it. I don't want to learn to read lips.
You don't have to.
This is what Ashley would do when I was around. She'd go.
I would do that. I would do that just to piss you off. But I agree with MTD. I agree. I think if you have all of your faculties and then all of a sudden something happened and you have to lose either your eyesight or your hearing.
Here's the thing, blind. Like, say I owe you like $50. I can just hand you a $1 bill and be like, "Hey, I paid you back. Thanks." And he would be the wiser.
I think you're going to get so much sympathy. I get tired of driving.
Yeah,
I never have to drive again.
Like see your kid.
I feel his face. I see what you look like. There's so many things. Like I could listen to a movie. I would listen to every podcast on the Hopecast Network. I would listen to Lots of Laughs for sure.
You don't already?
I listen now, just like MTD. Use a pencil and paper.
See?
I do feel like there would be some creeps like trying to take advantage of Jessica Alba in this movie. Like, why are we not seeing that?
Yeah, I feel like also the doctor. I kept waiting. I feel like in these like sort of like lower end horror movies, it's always like the semi love interest that turns out to be bad or in on it randomly. And I kept waiting for the doctor to turn and be like, I conjured the blah 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 for your eyes. It's all this stuff, and he just like there was no like resolution. Did they start dating? Like it was also their relationship was weird. Like I've never. What insurance?
Okay, I know I just interrupted a great conversation, but my name is Brad, and you may be listening to me or any of the other talent we have on this network at Hopecast. We want to thank you for listening, but also we want you to like and subscribe to the show you're listening to. So, when you're done listening, go on the iTunes or the Spotify and leave a great review if you like it, and follow the show on Instagram and any other platforms that it's on. I think we're on TikTok, so follow us on TikTok. But make sure you leave us a review. We love good reviews here at the Hopecast Network. Now, I guess I'll let you get back to your show.
Hello, everyone. My name is Ashley Arpel Steinbach, and I am thrilled to announce my new podcast on the Hopecast Network, Locks of Laughs, where I will be chatting with comedians, restaurateurs, and everyone in the entertainment industry about comedy, pop culture, and of course, a little bit of food. You can follow Locks of Laughs on Instagram at Locks of Laughs Podcast, and Locks of Laughs will be available on Spotify, iTunes, anywhere you listen to podcasts. So like, follow, subscribe, and I cannot wait to nosh with you.
This is Dr. Tate because he was like on call.
Yeah, but he was on call because it's Jessica Alba. But I mean, if it was me or Jacob, it'd be like, "Hey, dude, call my secretary." Like, I'm not answering.
You don't get the cell phone.
Ashley, let's me and you write this movie.
Okay.
Because I think Jacob would
we have like 16 movies in the works.
We do have movies we got to write. Okay, well, let's write this movie where it's a comedy. This is Netflix bound.
Okay.
And maybe Tubi.
Pluto TV, who knows?
Pluto or Roku. Okay, there's a girl who is a certifiable 10, and she is blind. And she meets a guy that she really likes, who is like a 4. And this is like Shallow Hal reversed. So she falls in love with this guy. She thinks he's hot. He tells her he's a 10. She trusts him. She's like, man, this guy, like, dad bods are in. And then halfway through the movie, she gets her vision back. She gets hit on the head. Boom, she sees again. And she has to try to figure out how to ditch this man. But he is a clinger. He doesn't want to leave. And so she has to start doing things with him, like going out, being seen in public, because she doesn't want to be that girl. We could call it That Girl.
We actually, I mean, it's not a bad idea. We should start writing that. But I feel like a lot of your movie plots have something to do with like one person not being attracted to the other.
Or with that, or you take
Isn't that what you want to watch in a romance movie though? Like, and then she eventually falls
I feel like
for
I'm
him?
like a Hallmark girly. Like I love Christmas movies, so I like to see 2 semi-decent looking people just fall in love and bake cookies together. Like that's what I want out of a movie.
But I want to see a hot girl fall in love with an average dude.
Yeah, but otherwise, what you do is you do that, but instead of her like trying to get rid of him or ditch him, she doesn't believe it's him, and he spends half the movie trying to convince her, no, it is really me. This is who you fell in love with. It's like, no, it's you. He was handsome, and he's like, no, it's me. But eventually, she comes to learn to love him for who he is. A liar.
We cut to he has a twin brother too, which makes it even worse because she thinks it's the twin that's in my MTD said he'd watch that.
I'd watch that.
The twin brothers, the 10.
Yeah, and he's the 10, but she likes the twin. But then you cut the photos of him and her together, and she's got her blind dark glasses on with the stick in the photos, which makes it even funnier.
I'm so at a loss for this plot line.
Her friends,
MTD's like, sign me up. I'm subscribing to Tubi tomorrow.
her friends have been
It's
trying
great.
through the whole movie to convince her that no, this guy's not a 10. You're with the wrong brother.
She doesn't know like what scale it's on.
That's
She
right.
doesn't know the
She understands the scale. Yeah.
They're like, it's not how the game works. It's like I told you. My buddy's like, it's not how the game works, okay? He's not a 10.
You got it all wrong.
What are you, an idiot?
I mean, I'd for sure I'd give it a watch. I'd give it a watch.
But would you give it a pencil and a paper and write it?
Maybe. We have like a zillion and one movies that we're writing.
We do. MTD says I'd watch that.
And I believe MTD.
Yeah, I mean you have to. He's the godfather of this network, of the show. Anyway, back to this crapper of a movie.
Here's the other thing. Yes, real quick with that too, because again, with her powers and never being the same in every scene that they changed. Literally, every scene was a different. So now you have the little kid who is dead in the apartment, worried about if his dad's going to find the report card. How come he's not being taken away by the people? Why does he stay?
On top of that, the woman, the mother, who then asks. Like, asks Jessica Alba's character, like, is my son here? You see him, right? Like, how did Ashley, you could stop.
You didn't know you're going to be the star. Actually, that's MTD's giving you, wait. Are we reversing that? Is she going to be the one that looks down on the 4, or is she the 4?
Yeah, which is it?
Yeah, we're what? Yeah, so then the mother's like, he's here, isn't he? And she
it didn't make any sense. But I wanted them, honestly, I would have rather they expanded on that storyline than the going to Mexico and there happens to be one fire and then another fire like a couple hours later that are not
through this whole movie, all of this, just for the end to be like, oh, her main goal was to save 40 people in a future event that's going to happen at the border.
Yeah.
Right, yeah. Like, why did she, first of all, how did she predict that? And two, like, just don't show up. You know what I mean? Like, Jessica Alba, it kind of, like, Jessica Alba was supposed to prevent it, but didn't Jessica Alba kind of cause it?
To some degree. I mean, she saved the people. She lost her eyes again, but she saved the people.
All right. Oh my gosh.
Brad got casted out of the 4.
Thanks a lot. The MTD says Brad is the boyfriend.
I'm the 10. Ooh, yeah,
she is the 10. Let's talk about the best actress in this movie, Chloe Grace Moretz. Is that how you say it?
Yeah.
Chloe?
Well, Chloe Grace Moretz and Parker Posey's also in this, and she's great.
Second time Parker Posey's been in a movie, Torture, and she's wasted in this movie. It used to be one of my favorite actresses. I don't know why she's in this movie. She must have.
I don't get the casting. Yeah, the casting didn't make sense. They don't look like sisters. But also, I didn't think Jessica Alba was like bad in this film.
Ashley, come
on.
Her acting is horrendous. Did we just say the same time?
You did.
Yes.
You did.
Here's how you know that she was horrendous in the movie. Because this scene had nothing to do with the movie. And they're like, well, we got to save this because Alba stinks in this film. So we're going to appease all the 2004 teen men out there. And we're going to make sure she's in a shower scene where you see her butt crack. That will save the film.
I was gonna mention that.
It didn't, because I can't even remember that scene.
They made such an effort for her to not dry off after a shower and put on a very light tank top and underwear that had a bow on it, but it was so close up that it didn't make any sense. Like, whenever the first thing you do when you get out of the shower is towel dry. I mean, I use a bathrobe. It dries me. So I don't understand people that put clothing on when they're still wet.
Yeah, I don't like that. But again, they were just trying to appease the boys who like her. But back to Chloe, right? She's a great actor. She's good. Yeah, she's a good actress.
Yeah, she's good.
But she's wasted in this movie. My thing is, she should have been dead the whole time. that would have made it a little creepier. Like she's
Yeah,
the kid.
I thought that was going to be the case.
Yeah,
Like it was going to be like a Sixth Sense thing. Yeah.
And what kind of hospital are they? MTD. You've been to the hospital. I've been to hospitals. What kind of hospital just shuts down at night and is that quiet? Because anybody's been in a hospital knows you get woke up about every 2 hours in a hospital. I don't know. Did I just thank you, MTD?
No, I did. I said thank you.
The confusion continues.
The future meets said thank you. He said it's freezing up.
She's in full-on recovery, and they throw her with this, like, old woman on her deathbed.
Yeah, that was so weird. Why was she sharing a room with someone after such an intense procedure, too? Like,
Yeah, only in Hollywood are you sharing a room. I mean, you would have thought she was in, like, Mexico doing this, because it was like,
yeah.
I mean, she should have been at, like, Cedar Sinai, or what's that place in Beverly Hills, like, getting it on, like, getting her eyes put in.
I think that's Cedar Sinai.
Yeah, she should have been there. That's where all the celebrities die, right? That's where they go to die.
I thought she would be at, like, Lenox Hill in New York. Didn't this take place in New York?
Oh, is this New York? Oh, Lenox Hill.
No, I don't. Okay, you bring up a great point. I don't know where this took place because you remember when they go to Mexico, he's like, it's a 15-hour drive.
It's a 15-hour drive. Right.
You're right. It's New York.
Lenox Hill. Right. Did you ever watch that on Netflix, Ashley?
But all the shots they take of the city is like New York.
Yeah,
Lenox Hill.
Did I ever watch it? I've been there.
No, did you ever watch the reality show on Netflix, Lenox Hill?
There was a reality show?
Well, it just followed doctors at Lenox Hill.
That seems so against the law, like, or HIPAA or something. Like, I just feel like
I had one of the doctors on Work Advice. He came on, one of my very first guests.
And what did he say? Was it like insane? Like, how do you?
It was a quick, like, 10-minute chat, but it was.
But I don't even know how legally you could do that. Like, what if someone's in there like?
You got to sign a release. Like, if I come in there, I ain't signing a release. They're gonna be like,
I
would saw Brad on Lenox Hill, man. Oh, God,
I would never. Yeah, I would never.
I got a bad ticker.
Brad gets TV famous because of this foot fungus.
Oh my gosh! You see that? What's this? You see that cyst in the back of his bag? It was disgusting.
God,
that lymphoma or not lymphoma, lipoma. You see that lipoma?
And then every time Brad goes on a date, they search him, and that's what comes up is the scene of that. He's just losing every date process.
Yeah, they're like, I saw you on Lenox Hill. I'm like, oh my gosh.
Wait, I'm looking it up. When was Lenox Hill like a thing?
It's a few years ago. Dr. Langer, David Langer. He was one of my first guests on Work Advice for me.
Lenox
Hill. Show. He's a great guy. He's really nice. Came on the pod, didn't share it, didn't care. But hey, he came on 10 minutes.
Wait.
I'm not hating, or I'm hating. But back to this movie and why she looks that up, Jacob.
This is so weird.
I want to be in that hospital because it doesn't make sense to me. Like, I want to be in a hospital where you get to sleep at night like it's a hotel. And there's no nurses running around.
Yeah, they take your pulse every
some little girls just randomly running around into people's random rooms.
Right.
Like, how is that possible? They come in, we haven't checked Brad's pulse in 20 hours. He's still alive. He's still kicking.
That's right. Yeah.
Yeah. So, all in all, I don't know. It's stupid hospital. A hospital I'd like to go, but still stupid. It's almost like it's like on the. It's like I want to see like Zac Efron or not Zac Efron.
Me too.
Yeah, I know you do. What's the guy from Scrubs? I want to see him show up.
Zach Braff?
Yeah, we got the Scrubs crew showing up. Now, that would make this movie funnier if they showed up.
It would have.
Well, yeah, but it's not the comedy.
It should have been.
It would have been a better movie. Where would we have been in this cast? Where would Movie Torture have been in this cast?
Oh.
I guess Ashley's definitely the Alba role. You're
really?
The one
I was thinking
eyes.
I was Parker Posey. Am I
Gary,
Alba? I'll be Alba. I'll be her.
Alba.
I mean, I do not have her face, skin, lips, anything.
We don't have to look
body.
like her. You're just Alba. Hannah, First Lady, is going to be her sister, Parker Posey, who tried to kill her with firecrackers.
Yes. Yep.
Where's producer Gary at in this movie?
Is he the orchestra director?
Oh my gosh. I think he's just a dead guy that walks around in a Hawaiian shirt, and she's like, I keep seeing a Hawaiian shirt guy.
Yeah.
I mean, that could be him.
Well,
MTD has to be your dad, and he has to blame your sister for the eyes all the time. Like, she comes over, and he's like, "You took my baby's eyes."
Wait, there was a dad in this movie?
No, but I'm creating him.
We're at
We're making this movie better.
They cut that out of my 2B.
She was gonna be the best basketball player, and now she's blind. And then he holds it against Hannah, your sister.
I could see it.
Who's the therapist?
Gary's her brother. Gary's her brother.
There you go.
Gary's like the goofball brother who like takes her around and he drives her places to get groceries. He holds her hand across the street, and everybody thinks it's her boyfriend, and she's like, "It's my brother." Did you see Brett's colonoscopy on TV?
I heard it was pretty crappy.
We saw your colonoscopy, Brett. That's crazy. MTD's like,
you're looking good down there.
I heard it was full of crap.
Thank you. And then MTD's like her dad, and like he loves Gary. Producer Gary is her brother, and he's like, he doesn't let anybody make fun of Gary because he's like, he's a simple man. It's like, we're not going to make fun of Gary.
Who is the therapist that drives 15 hours to Mexico?
That decides to throw his whole entire career away in like 2 seconds.
That's got to be Raj.
And doesn't even get a kiss. They don't even kiss.
Nothing.
Also, who was that actor? I feel like he was just in this and nothing else ever.
Yeah, I think he signed up for the Eye, and then they said, see your way out of Hollywood, because he saw it.
I didn't recognize him at all.
No,
and it's interesting watching older movies like from the like early to late 2000s and seeing people that you recognize now as a star that weren't back then. But who is he? What else was he in?
He was in Face Off. He was in Jurassic Park 3, American Hustle.
Oh, that's a newer-ish one. That's still like 10 years ago.
But a lot of unknown name movies.
I'm trying to find what her salary was.
How did he get this role?
Yeah, I mean,
did he
maybe he knew her?
Maybe.
It doesn't say what she made in this movie. Her net worth, by the way, $197 million, which is...
Yeah, that makes sense. No. I mean, she has The Honest Company.
I don't even know. What is The Honest Company? What is that?
It makes honest product.
For kids, children, and I think, like, moms as well. Like creams and stuff for, like, I don't know, like breastfeeding and all the good stuff.
I feel like she lost a lot of money, though. This article says her company went from $1.5 billion to $150 million.
Yeah, there was some... I don't know what it was, but I remember hearing something about sunscreen that was like actually very damaging to children. But
I do remember hearing something about that. Yeah,
I don't know the details of it, so I don't want to give the wrong information. But that was like 10 years ago. When was this article? And
this article came out in 2023.
Oh, so it's more
we
recent.
don't hear much about her company anymore.
Well, she sold it, I think, right?
She did? Okay, well, that makes sense.
I think she's still on the board. Again, I don't know the details on that either, but I do. Recently, I think she sold it.
Can you be her biographer and just tell us all about her one day? We just need a whole episode of Jessica Alba biography. And I'll fall asleep. That'd be my ambient.
I don't know that much about her. This is literally just like hearsay. It's stuff like I've heard, and now I'm like, oh right.
You should get into the reading of the Audible books, so I could download a book read by you. That'd be pretty funny.
Okay, let me just make a call.
I'm buying that book.
Yeah, who do I call?
I don't know. You just got to get into the Audible business and go, I'll do an act. I'll act.
1-800 Audible. Let me see if I can.
1-800 Audible.
You know what else?
Me in Nick Cage's movie. I should be able to read this.
Yeah, you should cast me.
Yeah, you should.
You know what else would have made this movie funny? The part that I was really hoping for that. Oh yes, but that didn't happen. So I think this is where after she just got her eyes, so she's still very blurry, and she goes out and she's like walking on those stones in the fountain. I was like, please fall in. Like, just missed that.
Yeah, I didn't.
It would have been fantastic. She did not. I was disappointed.
There's so many things I just have lots of questions about, but this movie just is one of those that will never answer them.
Okay, here one more. So, like, the timing of how these shadow people work, because most of the time the shadow people are there and the people are gone, like, instantly. Like, she sees the shadow guy by the mom, and she's like, get an ambulance, boom, she has a heart attack, and she's done. But then when it was the big dramatic end scene, it was like they had 30 minutes with the shadow people just standing around as they're running everybody out of the bus and getting everybody off the freeway. It was like the longest time ever.
I love how someone was like, is this a terrorist attack? She goes, yes.
She's like, yes,
there's a bomb on the bus. Yes. So, like, there was no thinking like, it's a good idea. That's what I should say to get people
So she's screaming there's a bomb, but no border patrol people are coming over. They're all just like, why are all these people running?
That's true. Another thing that I really don't like that I feel like they do in movies, not so much anymore, but they used to, is that when there's just this like big like emotional eruption, like she goes in and starts breaking all the lights and everything and tearing everything down. I was just like,
why?
I hate when they do that, where they like make the character lose so much control. Like, I get it, she is like losing her mind, but I just.
What I think was they were trying to portray, right? She wanted to be blind again. She didn't want. She didn't want to see anymore because she had her head wrapped up, her eyes all wrapped up.
I mean, I would start gouging my eyes out if I was seeing what she was seeing.
I mean,
also,
fair.
The doctor kept waking her up every morning, and I'm sorry, but the first thing in movies and TV when I think about is like when someone first wakes up, how come they don't acknowledge that like she has to brush her teeth? Like,
that is the first thing.
But that's the first thing that I think of anytime someone wakes up in a movie or TV show. And like, he keeps waking her up and getting super close to her and checking things out. And I'm like, she should not be breathing on you. Like, she should go brush her teeth first. It's crazy.
Well, she's in the hospital.
Brush your teeth. I don't care.
You get a pass.
When I was in the hospital, I brushed my teeth in the morning.
Well, I mean, you need to. I mean, that's the move, right? They do that in movies, though. They're always like,
that's the move, right?
According to Brad, when you're blind, you don't care anymore. So it doesn't matter.
That's right. You could let yourself go. But does that include stench? I don't think so.
It has to, right?
No. Your other faculties become higher if you can smell yourself.
Can you smell yourself if you're blind?
I do think so. I do think you can.
But you get used to your own smell. You
Brad's
don't think
on his phone right now. What are you looking at, Brad? Because
I'm looking up. I'm looking up the eye. I'm trying to figure something out here. This is bothering me.
Is it like a timeline thing? Can we help you with it?
No. Okay. I think I found it. Okay, I'm good. Yeah, you got to definitely go. You got to brush your teeth first move. It's like in these movies where rom-coms when they first wake up and then they're like making out.
Yeah.
I'm like, don't they want to like get fresh a little bit? You know what I'm saying? Like a little freshness, maybe.
No, yeah, I hate in movies and TV shows, especially where they wake up and they're like so close to each other and they're talking and then like getting all like sexy, and I'm like, no,
that ain't happening. It's
maybe
not
at the beginning of a relation, but I don't know.
Not when you've been married almost 15 years. It ain't happening.
Has it been 15 years for you?
It will be in July. I'm coming up on 15.
Oh my god.
Yes.
I'm at 16.
Jacob's at 16. Yeah, we got 31 years here.
2.5.
33 and a half years combined. I like that. Yeah.
Wow.
MTD's been married forever.
My wife, we dated for 2 months. I known her for 2 months and got married.
Love that.
We should make a rom-com about Jacob's life.
We should.
You know, he was a goth. He was a goth lord.
I was goth.
I want to see a picture. Will you send me a picture, Jacob?
I'm actively looking. I'm actively
looking. So we can put it on Movie Torture site. It's got to go.
But yes, I used to have long black hair, eyebrow piercing, tongue piercings. I have demon tattoos. I was very, very heavily into like Marilyn Manson, death metal, all that good stuff.
He was in Jawbreaker.
Yeah.
I have to see it. I was really into like My Chemical Romance in high school, but like it's different.
Yeah.
Well, you may do some reviews as we round out this.
Okay.
Let's hear these wonderful reviews.
Okay. I'm on Amazon. We love our Amazon 5 stars, man.
Is this from October 2024?
Jane Foltz writes on July 7th, 2023, which is still pretty close.
It is.
Great movie. Enjoyed it very much. I don't understand that.
The credits?
This one says provocative. R. Smith writes in 2008. This is right off the movie.
Oh, okay.
Provocative and blithe thrillers. Despite the plot loopholes in logic, this viewer is required to overlook the overall enjoyment of the film is not compromised. Okay, here we go. This is a good one from 2019, by the way. Thomas writes, Alba is a babe and a cool story. Cool, spooky movie. I thought it deserved more praise than it got. Jessica Alba just makes the movie better with her natural, gorgeous beauty. And she did some of her best work in this. Worth a look if you like these kind of movies.
I like going back to the year that the movie came out, or like a year after, because that's when you're going to get the most like real, I feel like,
You
review.
think?
Yeah, I feel like the ones now are going to be like.
Okay, here's one from 2008.
Okay.
Great flick. Michael Peel wrote, it's supposed to be Jordan Peele's brother. You will not be disappointed in this movie. Yes, I was. This is much better than most. No, it isn't. Like it that has been released lately. PQ and AQ are great. I think he's talking about Blu-ray. I love this digital copy.
Wait, I'm so confused. Was he responding to himself? Like,
yeah, I think he is. It's so confusing.
Bring him on the show. Like, he has like 6 personalities.
Oh, this is the best one. 2008, Jason writes, maybe the best Japanese remake yet. Jessica Alba plays Sydney Wells, who went blind at the age of 7, result of a firecracker accident. I'll only mention this as an interjection because that's how it felt. But Parker Posey is a horrible actress who's completely forgettable and may actually have some sort of deprivation similar to the star character in this movie. Despite Posey's black hole of suck acting, Jessica, this must be her ex, Jessica Alba manages to carry every scene with her incredible beauty and acting ability. Despite the disability, she has moved on well. Oh gosh, this guy wrote I can't even read all this. In the perpetual stream of Japanese horror flicks made into mediocre Hollywood productions, this is nothing more than a typical translation. And just like the commonalities in language, this movie comes across about as scary as many of the English signs I've seen. It may work in this guy gave it 5 stars, but yet he's saying it's the best remake and he's bashing it? I don't understand this guy. 2008. That's the logic you get, Ashley. 2008. Moron.
He needs an iPhone 16 pronto.
He does. This is terrible.
iPhone's garbage.
Ashley, movie torture, movie gold, The Eye.
I'm going to go with movie torture.
I was gonna. Why? Just because it sucked, right?
Just because I felt like it was trying so hard to be something epic, and clearly it was for the time, but like as time goes on, it just didn't really live up to it. But
The Ring is way better, and
well, of course, but I feel like they were trying to be The Ring. That's what I think. I think they were trying to be the next Ring, and it didn't work for them.
But if this movie made $58 million and cost $12, I'm shocked they didn't make a sequel, The Eye 2.
That's true.
I'm shocked.
Yeah,
Somebody else
actually,
didn't get bad eyes.
You're right. I wonder if there's like some research to that, if we can figure out why they didn't.
We need to figure that out. Jacob, movie torture, movie gold.
All right, at the end of the movie, Alba says something about being a curse and talking about a curse. So I would agree with her that we all share in a curse that we had to watch this movie. And it was 100% movie torture, and probably one of the worst movies I've watched since doing this podcast.
Oh my God.
gosh.
Wow.
It was garbage.
No, jeez.
I've said in over 70 movies on this podcast, Ashley. I've watched a lot of stank.
Yeah.
And this movie definitely ranks top 10 worst I've ever watched on this show.
Really? Oh my God.
It is bad. Like her acting is dookie.
It is.
I would rather just look at a toilet of
It's a colonoscopy
than watch her. Yeah, my colonoscopy,
yours
way more interesting. Way more. MTD would sign up to watch my colonoscopy on TV, obviously, because he said, "Did you see it?"
Colonoscopies are interesting.
Yeah, but
This
movie is horrible, and I disagree with all those reviews. Even the guy that doesn't like Parker Posey, great actress. I don't know why she's in this movie. I disagree
Yeah, I
with
don't know
him.
why
She's
she's in
the
it.
best actress in this movie. Her and Chloe Grace Moretz.
The shadow people acted better than Jessica Alba did in
Oh
this
my
movie.
gosh.
The pure
I don't wanna hang
CGI
with the
shadow.
shadow people. You know, the shadow. We should have the shadow people come on the pod and we can
Yeah,
talk to
have
them.
them come on.
They're just
Let's
going to
see
go
what
out.
they
What
might
if that
be
was
too
the way
method
you-
for us.
What if that was the way we let you go from the movie Torture Cast people? We bring them on, and then we'd have the shadow
Yeah,
people
we're just
take
like-
you away.
They just start growling at everybody.
Your mic is just sitting there,
Yeah.
and movie Torture's going, I trained them to do that. I trained the
My
boy.
cheeks are starting to hurt from laughing. I'm doing like exercises.
We need to get movie Torture Dad a shirt that says, I trained Voorhees. That's what
That
we
would be
Yeah.
amazing. That'd be epic.
Oh my
Yeah.
gosh. He wears it to the beach. Like, I trained Voorhees. He's like, you want to be the next mask killer? I'll make it happen.
I'd
On the
go in
back
on
of the
that.
shirt, the golden gloves of Crystal Lake.
Oh my gosh, yes. He has that, and he's got a Michael Myers mask on there. He said, if only.
Everything. Ghostface, everything's there.
Michael Myers signed with a different trainer. He didn't get Jason. He didn't get MTD, and he's mad about it. Anyway, hey, for MTD, for the second lady of movie Torture, you can listen to Ashley on Lots of Laughs. Woo! On the Hopecast Network every other Friday. She's got great guests. If you ain't listening, you are missing out.
Great show.
Yes,
And-
you are.
Great
And
show.
her episodes will be on the YouTube channels. So you can tune in and see her on YouTube even before the episode drops. If you want to get ahead of the game, you can see her on YouTube. Jacob, I'm glad you're here, Minnesota Jacob. Thank you
Enjoy being here.
for your amazing intro. My name is Brad. We will see you next week as we continue Remake Month in November. See you later.